What is going on, you guys? Today marks 1 year since I uploaded my very first video to YouTube, April 22nd. If you guys want to go watch my first video, the link will be in the description, so you can see kind of how I've evolved from then to now, because I really have evolved. And that's kind of what I want to do for this 1 year special, is I kind of want to talk about how I've gotten better, how I've advanced, people who've helped me get better, and just how this whole channel's evolved over the past year. I'm not obviously going to do this every year. I'm not going to do a 2 year special, 3 year special. I just want to do it, the 1 year special, because 1 year is definitely pretty cool, because it's the longest I've kept the channel. This is not my first attempt, but we're going to get in on to that. We're also going to have a Q&A. I'm just going to be giving you guys some random facts about me. We're just going to be doing a lot of things. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into the 1 year special. Now, I was going to do this thing where, I would give you guys, a backstory on why I started YouTube and, kind of how it went along and where, all that kind of stuff. So, but a lot of the questions from the Q&A that were asked were kind of about, how I got started in YouTube, what made me want to be a magician, and all in the first place. The stuff I was originally going to talk about. Probably should have been a little more specific in the video when I said ask some questions. Probably should have been like, don't ask questions about how I became a magician or whatever, but it's okay, it all happened how it did, and I'm still going to answer those questions, and I'm not going to give the backstory because I'll basically be giving the whole backstory of how that happened during the Q&A. But I am going to explain a couple things kind of prior to that. I guess the first thing I can say is Jay the Magician. Jay is just the initial of my first name, Josh. It stands for Josh the Magician. I just thought Jay the Magician rolled off the tongue a lot better than Josh the Magician. Just Jay the Magician just rolls off the tongue better. But that idea kind of backfired because, everybody calls me Jay now. They're like, oh, good job on the video, Jay. Keep up the good work. Great going, Jay. All in the comments, I'm like, who's Jay and why is he doing so good on my channel? That's where I basically just chose that as the name because it's just a lot simpler to say than Josh the Magician. So that's why I went with that. My name's Josh. As I've said, I was born on... What a flash there. Good job, Josh. Trying to freaking do the 1 year special, showing how you got better, and you can't even do a snap change without flashing. So basically, born on September 3rd. I'm 15 years old. I live in I live on a farm. We raise horses and stuff. What other random facts about me? I have a mom and a dad. Most of y'all probably have that. If you don't, that's kind of unfortunate. But I'm the oldest of 4 kids. I'm 15. I got a brother who's 14, sister who's 8, and a brother who just turned a year old a few months ago. So, got that. And, what else do I got? I have a girlfriend, almost 6 months now. Yeah, that's enough facts about me. Let's get into the Q&A then. Okay, I got my laptop here so I can pull up the video where you guys asked all the questions. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer some of these questions, shall we? Okay, so first we'll go with, we didn't get very many questions, but it's okay, I'm not a big channel. And this is going to be kind of a long video anyway, so we didn't need a bunch of questions. So let's go ahead and see who the first person asked a question was Cartrix4. What made you want to be a magician? Good question. Around the end of 2018, I really got into watching, America's Got Talent, and a bunch of that stuff, where people do their talents and stuff, and a lot of that's magicians. There's a lot of magicians on America's Got Talent. So, I really got into, watching that. And, around the beginning of last year, my grandma gave me a really crappy deck of cards, because my grandma likes to collect cards because she likes to play poker and stuff, and she loves dogs, so she got me this deck of cards with dogs on them. She didn't like the cards, so she gave them to me, thinking I wouldn't care, I didn't, I was like, oh, cards, cool. And I was like, I could, learn some card tricks with these, like the people in America's Got Talent. So I started looking up tutorials and stuff, and I thought I would only learn 1 or 2 tricks and get bored of it, but no, it stuck around for almost a year and a half now, so here we are, in Cartrix 8. What are y'all, brothers? Cartrix 8 asks, if you could only perform one specific trick, which one would it be, and why? Good question. Ironically, you asked this, I saw this question seconds after you asked it, and here I am a few days later still not having a good answer for you. It would probably have to be a trick you taught on your channel. It's kind of a difficult trick, but it's really fun to do. It's like you take the 4 kings, do like a twisting the aces effect with them, and then you turn them into the 4 kings into the 4 aces at the very end, and literally can hand over the 4 aces for the people to inspect. And it's like really cool. I really like that trick because at the end, you know, they can even look at the aces. You know, it's a really good trick. It's a really good trick. So I think that would probably be the one I would do because it's a really powerful effect. It's really magical, you know, the waving, you know, I saw it, I was like, wow, I really want to learn this trick. Because I was like you, I didn't find no tutorials for it either. And then you came through for the tutorial for all of us, so thank you for that. Also, I want to apologize for my hair, you know, all of us being quarantined. It's hard for me to get a haircut, y'all. I would have had a haircut like 2 weeks ago, but no one's open. You know, the woman who usually does it, she's closed, so I just have to freaking throw this back every 5 seconds. I should have wore a hat. So we got one more person who asked a question, but this person has 3 questions. So, you know, thank you for making this Q&A a little longer than it would have been. Ben Marple's Magic Tricks Revealed asks, who inspired you to make magic videos? Who is your favorite magician, and what is your favorite trick? Who inspired you to make magic videos? There's a lot of inspirations out there, you know, that really stuck with me. The main 3 being Miss Mag 822, A Million Card Tricks, and Card Shuffler 99. Good question. It would probably have to be A Million Card Tricks would be like the main inspiration, because he's just a kid. He was about my age when he started doing magic videos, and you know, probably maybe younger, older, I don't know. And you know, he started, you know, he just used his cell phone and a editor like iMovie, I think is what he used, and I think he still does it like that to this day, and he has almost 325,000 subscribers now. And I'm the same thing. I'm using my cell phone and a little editor that has this little things right here, a little watermark here at the bottom there. Look, y'all, editors are expensive. That's freaking $4 a month I'd be spending, $5 a month I'd be spending. Don't sound like much, but that's $60 a year. You know, I don't even make $60 a year. What's your next question? Who is your favorite magician? Good question. I know I've been saying that to every single one. Good question, because they are great questions. My favorite magician would probably Shin Lim is definitely up there as one of the top favorites, just because how like he's very he's kind of silent through the whole thing, and he still has a great story to tell. While we're still on the fact of silent magicians, Teller is probably definitely another one of my favorite magicians by far. Penn and Teller, really, I love that show. And Jay Sankey and Chris Ramsey would probably be some more magicians. But I guess if I had to choose an all-time favorite, because that's kind of what you're asking, Chris Ramsey probably comes up number 1. Great magician, he's a funny guy, great YouTube channel. Go subscribe to Chris Ramsey. I learned a lot from his channel. What is your favorite trick? My favorite trick is the biddle trick. That's the first trick I really ever learned, and it's super simple. Once you get it down, you know, pretty fluently and stuff, the biddle trick can definitely look very cool. But I'm obviously not going to do the biddle trick. So if you want to learn the biddle trick, I taught it a long time ago, so I'm not even going to link off my own video so you guys can watch my video to go learn the biddle trick. I'll just link it off somewhere if you want to go see what the biddle trick is. But basically, you have them choose a card, lose it in the middle, split it into 2 piles. They choose a pile, and then you take 5 cards. One of the cards is their 5 cards. Then you make one of the 5 cards disappear. There's like 4 cards. Their card is the only card face up in the middle of a deck. Oh man, I got mucus in my throat. I have the coronavirus, y'all. So that's that for the Q&A. That was quicker than I thought. So I guess now we can kind of do like a little bit of a rewind. Basically. So also Ben said, well done for 1 year, mate. Thank you, Ben. You're so kind of you. So kind of you. I can imagine you saying it in your British accent. I'm not making fun of nobody. I just like to have fun. So if I'm offending you, I'm super sorry in advance. But let's close this thing. I don't need it anymore. Get you out of the way, baby. Go over here. Okay, so now we can kind of have a rewind and all this. So what made me want to start this YouTube channel? So as I said, you know, who I was inspired by. I told you guys how I became a magician and everything. But I didn't explain what made me want to do YouTube. I said I had an inspiration. And yeah, A Million Card Tricks was an inspiration. Card Shuffler 99. All these cool MLT card tricks and stuff. All these guys out here, you know, making these card trick videos were definitely inspirations. But what made me really want to do it? I guess I just kind of wanted my talent to be shown out there. None of my friends were really interested in it. My family, I mean, they were like, oh yeah, really cool. But that's your family. You know, they're always proud of you for everything you do. You know, everything you do is a good job. Even if they don't like it. But, yeah, my friends were never really into it. I tried to show them a few things. It was just never their favorite thing, you know. So I was like, I want to show some people what I can do, so I wanted to try YouTube. And it took a while for me to get a little bit of attention, but eventually I was getting some attention. I was getting, you know, more views. I only started getting like 10 views a video with, I only, you know, that's pretty good first starting out, you know, only 10 views and stuff. It might not be very good, but I was happy with it, getting, you know, in the double digits somewhere. And so I was happy with only getting like 10 views and stuff. You know, later on, you know, I was, you know, getting a little bit of attention, not a lot, and I still don't have a lot of attention. I only have like, what, not even 50 subscribers? So, I mean, it's not like I'm a very popular guy right now, but I was still getting a little bit of attention, and I was happy with that, seeing as how every other YouTube channel I tried was not getting much attention at all. So, you know, I just kept up. I didn't give up, even though, you know, no one was watching. I just kept on doing it because I liked it. It was fun. I liked YouTube. I didn't, you know, I was doing it even though I knew I really wouldn't get much people liking it. It was still fun to put out there, and I probably started YouTube a little earlier than I should have. I was definitely not that good, and you can look back at my older videos and tell that I was definitely not the best magician in the world. So then, I was starting to get better, you know. I was getting a little better at it, and that's when I started to get a little bit of attention. When I actually, you know, knew what I was doing, when I actually knew my way around a deck of cards, is when I finally started to get some attention in the YouTube community. So, getting attention now. I'm happy with that. This is about around summertime, late summertime. Getting some attention, and people are starting to like my stuff. So, eventually, I've grown, and I've gotten better at YouTube. And it's been a good journey. I've made some friends over this past year. You know, through YouTube. I've never met these people before, but you know what? Frig my hair. I'm wearing a hat. Frig y'all. I don't care if it makes me look dumb. Made some friends over YouTube. You know, I've never met these people, but you know, they seem like good people because I watch their videos too. And I've just grown kind of a community of people. Like, it's usually the same, different people liking and commenting on my stuff. But it's fine with me, you know, and I go try and comment and like on their stuff the best I can. I have a lot, you know, I'm a busy person. It's hard for me to keep up with everybody's stuff, especially when there's like so many people who comment and like on my stuff. And I want to do the same, but I don't always have enough time. And that's kind of why I've taken, you know, all these breaks through the past year, because I just have a lot to do, you know. I've taken probably 3 breaks that were over a month long this year, you know, and it's sad, and I'm trying to keep it consistent, one video a week, 2 videos a week, but it's been kind of difficult. Once quarantine is over, it'll probably go back to like, you know, 1-2 videos a month, where right now I have a little bit more time on my hands than usual, so, you know, you're getting your 1 to 2 videos a week. But yeah, so that's kind of how, you know, YouTube started out. I just kind of wanted to just try it and see what happened. Put my first video out there, didn't get many views, but I was happy with it, you know, and I just kept going from there, and going, you know, and here I am. And I definitely had some friends that were like, yeah, keep up, you know, my best friend was like, yeah, keep it up. You know, he was happy with me. He literally went with every single one of his accounts and subscribed to my channel just to get some of my, you know, my subscriber count up. So thanks, bud, for that. And, yeah, so I just kind of started YouTube. I eventually started a channel, Instagram, where I basically put updates about my channel and magic content on there as well. So if you guys want to go follow my channel, Instagram, right, go follow that. It'll also be in the description, so you can go check that out. I also have my main Instagram, as well as my Snapchat and Facebook. All that will be in the description if you guys want to go check that out. Sometimes I post some magic stuff on Facebook if you guys want to check that out, but not very often. And also on Snapchat, I post some magic stuff, but again, not very often. The most place you're going to see magic content from me, it would be on my channel Instagram. So, anyway, so started YouTube, and it's just, like I said, it's just been a journey. I'm definitely not a motivational talker, so you guys can tell that. I'm like saying the same things like 5 times in a row. But if I had to give advice to people who want to start YouTube, I just want to say, don't give up. Sometimes you're not gonna blow up, but you guys you just gotta kind of find what you like to do. You can't just be all over the place doing all kinds of different stuff. You know, you gotta kind of find what you want to do, because you're gonna attract that type of audience that likes what you want to do. So you gotta keep doing what you want to do. If you feel like doing something else, have more than one channel. Go do something else on another channel, but don't keep like a bunch of different random crap on one channel. I tried that one time. Didn't go well. So, yeah, go check that out. You know, that's a good advice from me. I'm definitely not the biggest YouTuber in the world, but from my experience, that's what I've done. If you guys want to, you know, I've gotten shout-outs from people. Don't feel bad to ask for shout-outs. If you're trying to get big, go to bigger channels that have a bigger audience, and ask, can I have a shout out? Can we do a collaboration? And really, if you're like an amateur and they're like on the high level, I wouldn't really ask for a collaboration. But like if you guys are kind of on the same level, but they just have more of an audience, ask for collaboration. It's not the end of the world. Don't feel bad to ask for shout outs. A lot of my subscribers come from me getting a shout out from more than one person. But that's basically all I can give you guys when it comes down to YouTube advice. Again, I'm not a big YouTuber, so I'm just trying to give you guys, a little bit of advice around there. And that's basically the 1 year special. I guess I can show you guys how everything is set up here in the little setup I got. So here is the classic mat setup that you guys all know and love, I hope. But yeah, this is basically the mat where I do all my card tricks and tutorials and stuff. This is basically my little homemade tripod. This is a bunch of books and stuff, a lamp. There's my TV over there. We don't worry about that. This is a lamp. It can bend down like this. So whenever my phone sits right here on selfie mode when it's filming my performances and me during this Q&A and everything. It just sits right here with that duct tape kind of holding it so it can tilt down. And whenever I'm doing the tutorial, this thing comes down and peel the duct tape off, and my phone literally just I hang it up on the duct tape just like that, right over the card mat. So I definitely want to get a little bit more of a professional setup in the future, but right now I'm broke, so I can't really do that. So that's my little rinky-dink setup. But there's one more thing I want to do before I end this whole thing. There's some people I want to thank. There's 3 main people I want to thank for helping me in my YouTube journey, because you guys have helped me out a lot. First person I really need to give a massive thank you to is Cardtricks8. You've been there for, really I found you, but you subscribed to my channel back to me eventually as well. And we became friends. Like, I found you close to when I first started, so really you've been with me this whole year almost throughout this YouTube journey, and you've watched, you've been there and you've helped me out with a lot of tricks and stuff. You told me, hey, you're not doing a good job on this trick, you get a little better, and I needed that as much as, I was like, oh man, I'm not good at that trick. You helped me learn that. I do want to say this, never get offended if someone tells you you're not doing a good job on a trick. I mean, if they're like being me, like, hey, you suck at this, I mean, yeah, that's kind of rude, but like, if they're like, hey, you're not that good at this, here's how you can get better, don't get offended. They're trying to help you, because you're probably doing it wrong. They're the professionals, not you. So best to just listen to them and, take their advice, because they're probably right. I've seen people get offended, like, oh, this guy told me I didn't do a good job, and he was telling me what to do, and I can do what I want. Okay, you're doing it wrong. So go doing what you want. You're going to be the one looking dumb, not them, okay? So, and that's what he did. He was like, hey, you're not doing this that good. Here's how you can get better at it. And he did that with a lot of things. And we've just been friends. We've talked about things magic related and not magic related. We've just become buddies over social media. And without him, I would probably have a lot less subscribers. So thank you. Second person I got to give a shout out to is Ben Marple's Magic Tricks Revealed. Go subscribe to him. He's from the UK. He's a really cool dude. Really good person. I think he's like 13, 14 years old. And, he teaches card tricks on YouTube as well as I do. And he does a great job. He talks a little fast, but, I do too. So just go check him out. Go subscribe to his channel. He's a good magician. And he's like, he does pin tricks. I guess he does like these. See what? I can't do that. Look at this. He's just 1, 2, 3. And I can't do it. He can do that. I can't. Just go subscribe to him. Go check him out. He teaches some cool card tricks as well as other things. Like the, freaking making 1, 2, 3 things disappear. I can't do this, but I'm going to have to check out your stuff. I can't get better than nothing. 1, 2, 3. Ain't too bad. I ain't terrible, but I definitely ain't as good as he is at it. So yeah, go check him out. He's helped me out. He comments on most of my videos and everything, and I got thank you, Ben. I try to do the same thing. He also links off my channel to every single one of his videos in the description of every single one of his videos. So, thank you, Ben. You've helped me gain some subscribers over this past year. And last person I gotta thank is someone who probably won't even really be watching this, but I'm gonna thank you anyway. Gaft Academy. Now, Gaft Academy's channel has been taken down due to a copyright strike, so he's moved to a new channel, Gaft Academy 2. He used to have over 3,000 subscribers. Now he only has like 500 subscribers right now on his new channel. So go give him a subscriber. Go give him a subscribe. Go hit his subscribe button. And, go, like his videos. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so he can put ads on his videos again. So he can make a little bit of money, Go check that out. He also sells gimmicks. And basically what he does is he just does gimmick card tricks. Because he isn't the best sleight of hand. Don't get me wrong. He handles cards very well. He can do stuff like, he can dribble cards, you know, and, you know, swing cut, but he can't really do side hand as, like, double lifts and stuff like that. He can't really do a lot of side hand moves, so he makes these gaff tricks. Professional at making these gimmicks, by the way. And he's professional at using these gimmicks, so go check his channel out. Gaff Academy 2.0, you know, his main channel was taken down due to a copyright strike, so go subscribe to Gaff Academy 2.0. And basically with that, that's all I really wanted to say. I'm sorry if it wasn't to your expectations, and I'm sorry for my hair. I know it's really being a butt right now, but, you know, that's why we keep a hat on, folks. That's why we keep a hat on. Okay, that's it, guys. That's the 1 year special. It's been a year. It's been a crazy year. It definitely went by a lot quicker. A lot's happened in this year, YouTube related and not YouTube related. You know, 2020 has definitely been probably a crazy year. I thought 2019 was crazy, but what the frick is going on with 2020? First we have a freaking Australia fire, Kobe Bryant dies, and then there's a coronavirus, World War III mess. Bro, what the frick is going on with this year? Maybe it'll get better. It can only get worse. No, it can't. It can't. It can only get better. Please don't get worse. Well, with that, I will see you guys in the next video, which will hopefully be soon. So, hope you guys enjoyed the 1 year special. Hope I answered all your questions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. If you have another question, leave it down in the comments below. I will reply to your question if you want me to. And with that, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share this video if you want. You know, it helps me out a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for sticking with me for 1 year. See you later.